Hello and welcome to Headliners, the show in which so-called comedians look through tomorrow's papers, get behind the stories and give them a little wedgie. My name's Dominic Frisby, I'm your host tonight. I am a toxic white male, according to my ex-wife, and a non-essential worker, according to my agent. And before I introduce tonight's panellists, we start with today's headlines. And the Daily Mail has Charles' top aide quits over cash for honours scandal. Oops, it's not just MPs then. The Guardian leads with COP climate targets are too weak to avoid disaster. One wonders if COP26 is just politicians, the super rich, and those on the gravy train giving themselves a pat on the back while devising ways to make the rest of our lives worse. Belarus, meanwhile, is threatening to cut off gas supplies to Europe, if only we were self-reliant. The Telegraph has Russia may invade Ukraine. Tens of thousands of troops amassed on the Ukrainian border, the US has told the EU. WTF. The UK, meanwhile, say the French have surrendered to people traffickers. Not like the French to surrender. Metro leads with 999 calls crisis, ambulance service in meltdown as it tackles 1 million incidents in a month, heart attack and stroke victims having to wait nearly an hour for an ambulance because the system is so swamped. Maybe the solution is being able to get a GP appointment. The FT leads with a story about China's President Xi cementing his grip. He is now on a par with Chairman Mao, and a third 5-year term is likely. His recent authoritarianism rejuvenating the nation, apparently, and there will be a new emphasis on socialism. Chilling words with chilling implications. But over here, we're too busy squabbling over whether women can have penises or not to notice. There is also a story about Boris Johnson's 4 million quid of outside earnings opening him to accusations of hypocrisy from MPs. The Prime Minister a hypocrite, how dare they? And the Eye has an MP who told Marcus Rashford to concentrate on the day job, has second job, lol. And the Mirror has Boris Johnson having to be told 3 times to put on his mask in hospital. Naughty Boris. And there's also a little GBNews story there in the top right-hand corner. The Times is leading with MPs fill pockets using rent expenses loophole, more dodgy dealing in this Britain that Boris says isn't corrupt. And finally, The Express has the Queen attending the Remembrance Day service and a special report on the NHS backlog.